Okay, so I'm watching Olympics. Surprise. Um, that's all I ever do almost. When Olympics are on, it's where my focus is. But yeah, I was watching the Olympics today and I saw a sport that I hadn't seen as an Olympic sport before, and that was climbing. So, rock climbing. I've seen rock climbing, but not as an Olympic sport. And they have they're upping the ante. It's speed climbing. It's not just rock climbing, it's speed climbing. So I watched this and they explained it that every single climb is the exact same wall, same holds. It's just the speed that has to be improved. And I thought, really? What? Like, what kind of a sport is that? And then I watched it and I went, okay, it doesn't look real. Like, is this real? It looks like they're getting lifted up and they're touching the holds and then they get lowered down. You know, it's not real. So I thought, okay, this is an Olympic sport. Look it up, see what it is. So I went to my computer and I looked it up. And okay, they explained it. I looked at the explanation. I went, okay, sure. It still doesn't look real. So I looked at another video and it said, average rock climber tries this speed climbing. And all of a sudden, it looked real because this rock climber looked like they were struggling up the wall. And this was an average, competent rock climber who rock climbs all the time, having a hard time with this because this speed climbing course, which is identical every single time, is really super difficult. Oh, okay. I will take the word of this and I will believe it. It's not terribly fun to watch. I mean, sure, I could appreciate this guy went up faster than that guy and boo, but no, no, it's not my favorite sport. No, 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 no. So I've had my lunch, I've had my snack, morning snack, and I've had my afternoon snack, and I've had my blueberries. My blueberries. And they're good. They're good. I've got one more serving of blueberries for tomorrow, and then I'll go back and get more blueberries next time. I don't have blueberries all the time, just every time I go shopping lately. Yeah, so that was my discovery was speed climbing. Um, I'm avoiding watching the basketball, so I guess uh, is that what's on now? Yeah. Can you? Oh, commercial, commercial, commercial. I should just watch it on Apple TV and just watch, which was okay the one time, the one evening after I'd watched all day long, and then I watched at the end of the night. I watched the pole vault, and it was just like going, like I said then, going to the Olympics and choosing a sport that you're going to watch, paying for it, and sitting there and watching for however many hours you pay for. And you watch the arena, I guess, and the choice in this one was, of course, you've got running and all the things that happen on the athletics field, but the activity in this one was pole vault, and it was amazing trying people, seeing people try time after time after time, and some succeed and some not, and so on. But no commercials, no, this is on Apple TV, and it's just straight. That's it. No commercials. But the variety in this, it keeps me interested, and yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with this. And I really like the commentators. I mean, I don't like they're always being commentating, but sometimes it's useful. It keeps things moving. So we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes I find it annoying because I'm going, hey, you missed talking about that one woman. She's going to run too, and you barely said her name. And yeah, what's wrong with you? But the camera goes by and they have to comment, but they comment too much sometimes. Right, Ellie? It's going, don't bother me. I'm watching crickets. It drives me crazy. I'm watching crickets. She's very entertained by her cricket watching. Sometimes she pounces and she has a lot of fun watching crickets. It's only Ellie. Nobody else does. Tanner doesn't care about crickets. Julia does not even go up there. Yeah, I'm too old. She sometimes goes up there, but not usually. She may go up there to sleep. But Ellie, she is the cricket watcher. Oh, goodness. Football coming. Ugh. I don't like football. So many. I am such a tolerant person. There's so many things I don't like. Now, I appreciate basketball and I appreciate water polo. You bet. I don't appreciate football. And so many people like football. And I do not appreciate football. No, not at all. Hi, Mark McMorris. It's Mark McMorris, right? I hate it when I miss the name. It's Mark McMorris. Anyway, he's rather silly, but he's known to be silly. Hi, sweet daughter. I chatted with my daughter. I believe I told you last night. And I asked if they were camping. And she said, yes, we are, with a smile. And then I said, having fun. And that was, where are you having fun? Whatever. Oh, yes. And I got no more response. So that she must have been out of range of her Wi Fi. Yeah. So our two guys progressed in their heats. So I hope in the next heat they win a medal. Oh, still waiting? That was the men. And the women, the one woman, those women didn't do very well at all. They were supposed to do extremely well, and they did not very well at all. No, she wasn't expected to do well, and she didn't. Maybe she will tomorrow. She seemed to really have a hard time of it. I didn't see this. Okay. He's moving on. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so that's speed climbing. I like I watched the canoeing where the canoes are like this narrow. Apparently, you really have to know how to balance in those. But all sports you have to know how to do it. But seeing them go down the river and the canoe is like this wide and they're up there is amazing. So many fast people, fast runners, lots of fast runners, fast rowers, fast runners. I keep on trying to watch equestrian, but they're not letting me watch equestrian. Must be the wrong time. It only comes up very briefly the odd time. Must not be popular because I remember in the past watching whole equestrian events, and I have not seen a whole equestrian event this Olympic. That'll give him an excuse to not do well. Of course it will. The timing is suspect. It is always the timing. I mean, why would you do that? Not only are you, yeah, well, I say, who cares? It's the women who should be considered, as well they should. But what about the timing? I mean, really, you should be equal. Everyone is affected. I don't. I have a hard time with this, but reserve your judgment and see how he does. Okay,